Hey guys, it's Drew with Living Histories Mysteries, and we are here in South Haven, Michigan at the historic Hotel Nichols. Why don't you try asking questions? See if you can get some kind of response.
What do you want me to ask?
Whatever you feel like asking. Hi, what's your name? You're like, I don't know, something.
Okay.
Odd. That shouldn't pick me up clear over here. It doesn't pick me up clear over here. Hey guys, it's Drew with Living Histories Mysteries, and we are here in South Haven, Michigan at the historic Hotel Nichols. This is going to be an epic investigation. It's our first overnight. We're getting a chance to get a little B-roll in, getting a tour of the location, finding out everything there is to know about this historic site right on the shore of Lake Michigan. Stay tuned. The beautiful historic Hotel Nichols in downtown South Haven, Michigan, currently owned by Scott and Carrie Whiteford, opened for business in 1884 as the Webster's Hotel after its first owner, E.C. Webster. This hotel sits less than 1 block from the river and seen many a sailor in its 100+ years enter these doors. South Haven, Michigan is also remembered as the final stop for the ill-fated SS Eastland before traveling to Chicago, where tragedy struck. Over 844 lives were lost that day and always remembered.
Well, as far as paranormal, I haven't had a lot of experiences, but one stands out in particular that was exciting for me is early mornings. So early mornings, I get up about a little bit before 6 a.m. And even in the summertime, it's still fairly dark outside. We had a pretty full hotel at the time because we normally do on our peak season. And but the night before, we had a little boy. He's about 7 or 8 years old, darker skin and dark hair. Came to about here, and he'd be jumping around the couch and running up the stairs. You hear him in the hallway and that kind of thing. And that was the night before. Well, the morning that I got up, I make coffee, I turn all the lights on, I come around, I lock the door or unlock the door, or I go outside. But when I unlocked the door and I opened the door, I kind of felt something coming, looking at me from down the stairs, or felt something, a presence. I just assumed it was the little boy. I hadn't heard anything. So when I glanced up, I saw a dark figure, because it's a landing and it goes up, peeking kind of what I thought was a kind of around the corner. And all of this happened about, I don't know, 5 seconds. But I was like, I went, hey, I said, you're up a little early, because I just assumed it was the little boy. So I started to come up because I wanted to make sure, like, maybe a parent was up there or whatever. And as I came up, it disappeared, and he disappeared. And when I came up, as I got to the top of the stairs and looked down the hall, there wasn't anybody. And then I realized I didn't hear any pitter patter. I didn't hear any feet or anything. And I thought, okay. So I came back down, and when I thought more about it, I realized it was taller than the little boy, and it was kind of a dark. I felt like it was like a female. It had dark hair, dark clothing. I don't know, there's no detail there, but a lighter. There wasn't really a face.
Guys, I am at Hotel Nichols, the historic Hotel Nichols tonight, and there's some great things going on tonight. I'm going to flip this camera around. I'm going to introduce you to Drew. He's going to tell you exactly what they're doing at this great historic place tonight. So 1 second here. Drew, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much for doing this. My name is Drew Ellsworth. I'm out of Cassopolis. I am with the Midwest Parahistoric Society. That is what our group is. My personal group is Living Histories Mysteries. You can see us on YouTube under Living Histories Mysteries. Basically what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do the first paranormal investigation ever in the historic Hotel Nichols right here in South Haven. I'm very, very excited. This is not only our first overnight as a group, it's our first real historic location, and there is a lot of history, not only in Hotel Nichols, but in South Haven itself. And I couldn't be more excited to come to your little town and check out the history behind such an amazing location.
Love it, Drew. So tell me, what are you guys looking forward to seeing tonight, finding?
There's a lot of history, like I said, behind this location, and there have been a lot of bad occurrences here over the last 150 years, 160 years, and we are just basically wanting to find any proof, any evidence that an echo from history is still existing at this location.
Awesome. So if they want to follow you after tonight or even find out what's going on tonight, how would they find you further on in the future, like tomorrow?
Oh, well, like I said at the beginning, I am on YouTube. My group on YouTube, my channel is Living Histories Mysteries.
Living Histories Mysteries. Got it. So who else wants to talk tonight?
I'm going to pass this off to Tommy Tombstone over here.
All right.
Go push that little button over here.
Yeah. Tommy, how you doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Just like old man Drew over here was talking about, I'm a part of his group, the Midwest Parahistoric Society. I recently actually started doing paranormal investigations this past summer in 2020, the beginning of it. Kind of worked my way up. When I first started, I didn't really know much about it. I didn't have gear or anything, and I slowly invested into gear. My channel is called Tommy Amongst the Tombstones. I do go by Tommy Tombstone. So if you want to check me out, like I said, just you can look up Tommy Amongst the Tombstones on YouTube. I also have an Instagram, Tommy_Tombstone, and a TikTok, Tommy.Tombstone. But I've had a lot of fun doing these this past, not even a year. Joining Drew and Danny and all the guys here tonight, so it should be an interesting investigation, and we'll see what we can find.
And you're going to be here all night, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's our first overnight investigation,
So you guys are going to do it in every room, or what's going to happen?
If we get to all that, it just depends on what happens, where the activity lies. That's the thing, when you do these investigations, you never know what's going to happen. You never know which part of like a location is going to have activity. So it's just like it's like gambling almost.
Love it. And what kind of equipment are you guys using?
I got a few stuff here, actually. I got this. This is one of my favorites. This is a Paranormal music box. Basically, this detects motion. So you would turn it on, it would calculate, and so if like I have to say like a human, animal, or spirit, or whatever walks by, it will go off and it plays like creepy music. This one's really cool. We got a REM pod. This detects, basically, if people don't understand what this is, the easiest way to explain it is like if someone gets close to this, it will go off, and it detects like electromagnetic fields or energies in the air. So if something, like a spirit gets close, it will go off with an alarm. This is very similar. This is also by the Attic Junkie. If you've never used this equipment, it's pretty decent. It's for a relatively cheap price as well. But this is a EM pump. I just got this EM pump. Yeah, I believe it. Basically, what this does is it's kind of similar to this, but it shoots off electromagnetic fields in the air. So, like it's like if you're doing like a spirit box session, it basically would help provide, I guess, enough energy for them to come on there and speak to you further. It just really depends. I've never used this one. This is the first time I've ever used this, so I don't know as much about this and whether it's full of BS or not. So this is a new one. And then we have the classic K2. I think every paranormal investigator should own this if they haven't, or I think I don't.
That's a Zach's Baggins special, right?
Yeah, this is the Zach Baggins special. And then I have the classic, the SB7 spirit box as well, which I was talking about. That would go well with the hand pump. So that's kind of the stuff I have for tonight as far as the group.
Now, how's this work? Are you guys going to be in different areas of the hotel throughout the night?
Yeah, I think we might, split up. I feel like if you split up and get yourself more prone, alone and stuff, the spirits tend to open up a little bit more rather than having like 20 guys in one freaking room. So we'll do a little bit of splitting up and then like have guys get together and maybe split the teams up and stuff like that. I think that's a good idea.
Awesome. All right. John, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
All right, you ready to talk? You still got some more wise. All right, we'll pass it off. Thanks, Tommy. Awesome.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Dan Holroyd of the Southern Michigan Paranormals. Welcome to the Historic Hotel Nichols tonight. So you've heard from a few of the other people we have here tonight with us. I don't ever want to make Drew a liar, but we actually did the hotel. We investigated the hotel a couple of years ago, and we didn't have unvetted access as we kind of are getting tonight. And so I want to thank Scott Whiteford and his family for allowing us in. And the guys are amazing. So having joined the crew, I've got Shane Feek here with us. He's with our crew. I'm waiting on Noah Machen to show up. He's also with Southern Michigan Paranormals. But as Tommy amongst the Tombstones was pointing out, we're going to get together, formulate a game plan, have people start in different spots, and we'll kind of move around so we don't contaminate each other's investigation. We're here all night. We're here overnight, the whole night. The whole place is ours. Again, thanks to Scott Whiteford and his family. This place is amazing. And he is right. There's been some terrible things that have happened here, being that it's been a hotel since 1884. 3 buildings that are put together into one, which people will find out when they watch another video when the guys come out with it. But we've had death here, in rooms. There were people who came in on the boats over here on the Black River. They would come in to have the weekend, and some of the people died here upstairs. I don't think that there's been any murders here that I'm aware of. I've tried to research that, other than bad jokes on my part. But we've had some people, dying in the hotel. I can tell you one instance where Don Nichols Jr. came in, and I spent hours with this man. He's amazing. But he talked about a sailor coming in, wanting a room. There weren't any open. As it stands, when he went to leave, a gentleman who was inebriated, another sailor who was here in town, had fallen down the steps here in the lobby and broke his neck and died right there on the spot. And she didn't miss a beat, according to Don, his mother, said, well, hang on a minute, a room just became available, and then I guess got a hold of the coroner after the fact. So that's happened here too. Yes, 100% American lady. So, and it's had another unique history to it too, but I won't go into that. But I've been here. My wife is the assistant manager here, Eve, and I've been here helping her out throughout the spring and summer and the season. And I'm in love every time I come in here. Every time I come in, I'm all about history. But that's what we're doing tonight, and hopefully people when you get a chance, you talk to the other individuals that are here tonight, you'll check out their YouTube videos and their sites and everything that they're doing. I may have some stuff up, I may not. I'm one of those guys that, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But that's what we're doing. So we're doing a paranormal investigation of the historic Hotel Nichols in South Haven, Michigan. So I would tell everybody, if you want to book your next stay here in South Haven during the season, go to historichotelnichols.com and you too can come here and stay the night.
Now, real quick, if they want to follow you, how do they find you?
They can find me all over Facebook. So you can go to Southern Michigan Paranormals on Facebook, SMP on Facebook. And then also I have a podcast network if you'd like to listen to some of my podcasts about my adventures or guests that I have on the show. You can go to www.unrestrictedparanormal.com. And when you spell unrestricted, you spell it unrest, XTRD. It's unrestrictedparanormal.com. And you can listen to all my great shows over there. And that's how you find me.
Perfect. You want to speak too?
Sure.
Awesome. We'll keep passing the mic.
All right. My name is Shane Feek. I'm with SMP, primary science officer for them. We're going to use some different kinds of equipment that the paranormal field has never seen before tonight. So we have this device here, which is a device that I built. It's a sensor board for detecting paranormal activity. It records 26 different parameters every second and logs it. So we're going to hope that this guy is going to do us some good tonight. And so we'll probably be carrying this around in different areas. We have a few other, the normal stuff everybody else has, but this will be our primary instrument for tonight. And you can also find me at any of the SMP pages. And also I have Studio 6 Paranormal podcast. You can find that on YouTube and on Facebook.
So I got a question. Is there a certain hour at night you get more activity?
Typically between 2, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Nice.
But it varies, and sometimes you find it at 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So,
Really?
I mean, ghosts don't necessarily have to only be out at night.
That's true.
I mean, so.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's good. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, guys, so you heard that. This is going to be so much fun tonight. They're going to be doing this all night long. I look forward to hearing what they come up with. Don't forget, you can follow all of them on their different pages on YouTube. If you don't remember, go back, watch this video again, share it. This is a great spot, especially historic Hotel Nichols, downtown South Haven. That's your things to do tonight. You guys have a great one.
Anybody in here would like to talk to us? Yes? What's your name? Who? Okay, one at a time, please. One at a time, please. Can you give me your name again? I'm Danny. Chris?
It sounded like Chris or us.
I hear several of you. One at a time, please.
Us.
Hi there. That's there. What's your name? This is Noah. I'm Danny. That's Drew. There's us again. Who's us? Mrs. Webster, are you here? Is that better? Why are you still here at the hotel? Are you stuck here? Yes? Did you pass away here in the hotel? How many of you are there haunting the hotel? How many ghosts are here? Oh, that said Drew. Do you know Drew?
Do you know me?
It's about the fourth time I've heard Fritz. How are you tonight? You're nice? You can hear me, right? Yes? Now, we were just next door talking to Chris. Is there somebody else in this room? Let's see if that's a repeat pattern. What's your name? Judy? And then there was a Fitz, too. It sounds like Judy, didn't it? Yes? Judy? Cody, Nick, I'm getting a lot of names. One at a time, please. I want to talk to whoever's living in this room. What's your name? For a second, I just saw the door open. There's a gentleman standing by the door. Can you tell me what color his coat is? What color is his coat?
All right, guys, I got Anna down here in the very bottom of the sub-basement, in the area that was originally built to house the ice cream coolers back in the 30s when this place started doing ice cream. During the winter months, without the furnace working, this place is cold. It's actually quite warm down here right now, as you can see by the heat pattern right in the center of her torso. I don't even want to know what I look like. I'll find out in editing how bright I am, because I got 3 layers on right now. But we're going to just sit here. We're going to try to communicate, find out what's down here in the sub-basement. Hopefully with Anna being brand new to paranormal investigating, they're going to want to react a lot more to her. So we'll see what happens. Can you give us your name, please? Is anybody here? Why don't you try asking questions? See if you can get some kind of response.
What do you want me to ask?
Whatever you feel like asking. Hi, what's your name? I don't know, something.
Okay.
Odd. That shouldn't pick me up clear over here. It doesn't pick me up clear over here. I don't know, whatever I don't know.
Okay. Like right now?
Yeah.
Hi. How are you? Is there anybody here right now? Would you like to talk? Is there somebody here right now? Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us you're here? Hello?
If anybody's here right now, as you can see, I have this device set up right here. If you get very close to it, you'll make lights and sounds go off. Right here in front of Anna is a laser beam. It's a beam of light that shoots from a projector to a receiver. If you step through that beam of light, it'll blink, and we'll be able to tell that you're close to her. Right here is right here is right here is the pipe. Damn it. Right here in her lap, I have this little device right here. And if you get very close to this device, it'll start to blink because of the electrical energy you have in your spirit. So I'm going to lay this right back down here. That does not mean you can touch her. That does not mean that she is a woman of the night. That does not mean that she's a bad girl. She's a good girl. You do not touch her. You treat her with respect. I can see the lights blinking on the little device that she has on her lap. Can you make it blink again? Do you feel anything?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm taking the box away from her. You guys are not gonna believe this crap. I was just going to check or to unplug everything so we could move to a different location. The voice recorder is right there in my pocket. This puppy just went off in my pocket, shut off, by the way, went off and played as I was walking over to unplug everything. There is something down here and it likes to play with electronic devices. After finishing up with Anna in the dungeon, I decided to jump onto Nerve Center for a little bit and monitor the cameras in the front lobby and the garage area. There were a couple shadows caught. Danny will be examining those to find out if they were just figments of the imagination or light manipulation or actual activity.
Herman, are you still here with us? Might be because he's close to my machine. Herman, are you here? Yes. Let's move that over here. You're here? I'm just gonna move this. How many fingers am I holding up? talking to me. Don't get shy because people are in here. There's 4, that's right. Very good. How many men do you see standing back here? How many men are there? Yeah, there's ghosts again. I've heard that a lot tonight. How many men do you see back here? Where I'm pointing. Are you tired of me asking silly questions? We're just trying to talk to you here.
What time of year?
Can I speak to the
What's the
person
year?
who fell off the stairs?
What year is this?
Yeah, what year is this? Who's the president? Who's the president? Do you see the female behind the desk? What's her name?
Underneath the table.
E.
Yeah.
It said E.
All right, guys. I've isolated myself in a room, off away from everyone. I'm going to kick back with the voice recorder on the thermal, and we're going to see what's here. Hello. Is anybody here with us? Anyone who would like to talk to us? Anyone who would like to make themselves known to us? We would really like to get to know you. We would like to hear your story. We would like to communicate with you. If you could please just let us know you're here. Hello. Is anybody here with us? Anyone who would like to talk to us? Anyone who would like to make themselves known to us? We would really like to get to know you. We would like to hear your story. We would like to communicate with you. If you could please just let us know you're here. Did you guys hear that? Hello. Is anybody here with us? Anyone who would like to talk to us? Anyone who would like... Right after I say, is anyone here? Before the pause, listen and see if you hear something. To make themselves known to us. We would really like to get to know you. We would like to hear your story. We would like to communicate with you. If you could please just let us know you're here. No? Did it say no? Did you just talk to us? Did you just attempt to communicate? Did you tell us no? What, I heard something on this little silver box. It will record your voice. It'll let me know you're here and we'll be able to communicate with each other. Did you just answer me a second ago on this small silver box? Did you just talk to us? Did you just attempt on this little silver box. It will record your voice. It'll let me know you're here, and we'll be able to communicate with each other. Did you just answer me a second ago on this small silver box? Are you responding to me? Can you hear me? Do you want to communicate? Do you want to let me know that you're here with me right now? There's no one else around. I know there's a lot of people in the hotel. You're not used to that at this time of the year with the snows on the ground. But there are quite a few people here tonight. They're all in different areas of your hotel. I would just like you and I to speak, to communicate with each other. I just want to know that you're here. Could you talk to me? As far as I know, everybody else has moved down to the first level. I've isolated myself in this in this room. I'm going to kick back on the bed, and we're going to see what happens. Not my bed, I'll guarantee that. Sitting here at Nerve Center and monitoring the static cameras that are out at different locations throughout wherever you are investigating is a very underrated place. A lot of people don't realize just how important it is that you have somebody watching your back. You have somebody monitoring these cameras and making sure that the investigators are safe, monitoring the movement. It's by far one of the most important jobs a person can have during an investigation. Those are the guys that watch the investigators' backs. It's kind of boring though. I'm gonna get back to investigating. All right, guys, we are ending this first overnight investigation here at the Historic Hotel Nichols in South Haven, Michigan. We're gonna head off, grab us a bite to eat. Danny has already got the car going. And we are ready to head out. We got a lot of really good footage last night. We got a lot of awesome EVPs, a lot of sound bites from different locations in the hotel. This place definitely has a history and a living history. Be honest, none of us can wait to come back. Thanks for checking out the video. We really appreciate it. Again, a special thank you to Things Happening Around South Haven and Ryan. Got to see him again this morning with his wife, out grabbing some coffee, right over at the Flying Saucer Coffee House across the street from the Historic Hotel Nichols. If you're ever in this area right here around the Old Harbor District and you get in the mood for a good cup of coffee, you got to check out the Flying Saucer. It is right here, like I said, across the street over here. But like I said, that's it, guys. This was epic. I loved every bit of it. Like I said, I can't wait to come back and do this again. Thank you again to Ryan and Things Happening Around South Haven. Thank you to the Historic Hotel Nichols. Thank you to the city of South Haven, Michigan and the Old Harbor District. We enjoyed this. And I think everybody knows they want us to check out anything else here in this historic town, this historic district. We're all for it. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for checking out the video. Thank you very much for checking out this epic investigation at the Historic Hotel Nichols. As always, I'd like to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel. We prove time and time again, you never know what we're going to talk about. Definitely share this video out. Like-minded people, friends, family that are into history, the paranormal, and the parahistoric. And don't forget, ring that little bell. That way you'll know when new videos come up. And like I said, we prove time and time again, you never know what we're going to talk about. So until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, we do. And happy hunting. Sitting here at Nerve Center, Nerve Center. Right here is a pipe. Yeah.